Welcome to the Sour Studios No Caution series here today. It's season 2, race number 3 from Archimedes Speedway. How are things all going to go down? We are going to have to find out here today. See how it all goes. And as we take a look here at the field, only 16 drivers are here today and make that 15. And now 16 here out of 30 total in the series that say they can make the race times. But we're going to begin teleporting people over for qualifying. And getting things underway here today. Here we go. It's going to be qualifying here. We're going to begin teleporting Group A qualifiers. 5 minutes per group. Here we go. Now we got 18 with us, so more people. Looks like Paddywick retiring from the Sour Studios after this. Wow. It's going to be May in Group A. We got the number 5 of Real Baby Odo YT, the number 9 of Nathan the Dennis fan, the number 10 of the Daniel Master, and then we got the 13 of Water Hydrates. Not here. Wow, that could be big. Tony McKenney also not here. The number 20 of Draft is here. And then we got the 22 of... Well, looks like Pat, never mind, apparently, for his retirement. And then we got Cool Car Guy and driver the number 23. That is Jay Will, not here. And then we got the 24 of Chris the King, also not here. And then we got the 43 of Paddywick, the number 50 of 21 GG69, going to be making his first Mardog Made League attempt here today. Then we have the 77 of African VPN. Well, obviously, it was not expecting only 17 for the Archimedes action, but that's what it's going to come down to. So a lot of drivers going to be able to qualify. Then we got Oscar, and then we have Fly. All those guys typically show up, not going to make it in here today. But this is all Group A has. These are the Group A drivers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drivers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers here. It's going to be 5 minutes here for Group A qualifying. Should be not that much of a challenge. We have 18 total drivers here today. So 3 DNQs. It's the second lowest of all time in this series. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out for 5 minutes of qualifying. Oh, what is Draft doing? That's going to potentially be a park here right away. And here's Paddywick starting out back. Making their way through their first practice laps here. And Archimedes Speedway, such a wild and crazy track all the time. But not a lot of drivers are going to be in these qualifying groups here today. Paddywick top of the board here after one lap by a large distance. And now we have 19 drivers in the field. Could Kisamak 1, 2, 3, 4 make his qualifying into his first race? He's DNQ'd every race he's done. You see Paddywick here dropping way at the back here, trying to get the most draft possible. Here's May in the 2. Water hydrates now. Jay Will is here. Jay Will have to be in Group B of qualifying instead of Group A here today. And we got a couple cars stopping right in the middle of the pack, trying to get back. Couple of problems there for him. And it's still Paddywick top of the board by a large margin of distance here. Here's 21 GG69 and the number 50. He's also slowing. Oh, problems. Oh, drivers trying to slow. What is going on right now? This is the most goofy stuff we've seen. Car is stopping here in the middle of the racetrack. What in the world is going on here? What are y'all doing? What are you guys doing? No, everyone who just joined will be in Group B. What are you guys doing? Like, for real? What is going on here? Everyone just screwed themselves like 3 laps. Yeah, I think we're going to have to park draft. He just keeps brake checking everyone there in the 20. Yeah, one more brake check like that, he's going to be kicked from the race. Get off the track if you're lagging like that then. You're going to slam a car on the wall. That's obviously not safe for the field. Might have to be a ban. Cool car guy stopped on the outside, and all of a sudden that's 21 GG69 with a lead here. All those guys just screwed themselves out of a bunch of laps. Still Paddywick top of the board from his first lap. Still got cars slamming in the wall. It's got to be the most goofy couple of moments here. And now drivers are starting to join in. Now we got 22. So more and more are starting to get in gradually here. Group B should be much more populated. Chris the Cane here as well. Making their way through. Nathan the Dennis fan trying to get a good lap going. Paddywick still top of the board. Nothing. All these times were from lap 1. Everyone here trying to hang on. That was got to be the most weird moments of qualifying there. Paddywick slows down randomly. That's going to screw his lap. Not really sure what's going on back here. Drivers. And 2 laps to go now in this group. And the car is slowing down once again here. And we got a car, big crash here. Cool car guy. Nathan the Dennis man, Paddywick. I really don't know what Paddywick's trying to pull here. He's just coming to a stop here. Draft also. It's been causing a lot of problems. Brake checking, slamming into cars. Borderline of being kicked from the qualifying, but group as they go to white flag here. Everyone going to have one last time. 21 GG69 last on the board because he's getting no draft right now. He is last on the board right now. A whole 1.2 seconds off the pole position. Paddywick increases his lap time just a little. Everyone making their way through here. That was the last lap of one of the most weirdest qualifying sessions we've ever seen. As we get ready for Group B, is everyone going to finish up and cross the line to wrap up Group A qualifying. There they go. Paddywick, draft jumps up to second at the last second, but if that, whatever. lag he was having, if that continues in the race, he'll have to be kicked right away. So as we now get ready for Group B of qualifying. All right, time for Group B and leftovers from Group A. We got the number 3 of... Who's that? Ain't over yet, 21GG69. You're not gonna be kicked for inactivity, by the way. You're good as long as you showed up to qualify. Who's the number 3? Oh yeah, it's Dale. All right, to get him in here, and then we got Kisamak in the 4, also here trying to qualify in. Then we have X Astro 213. I'm not sure what Dale's doing. Let's teleport him. And then we got X Astro in the 05. And then we have the number 7 of Fungi. The driver of the number 8, which is Ats. The driver of the 11, which is Jake Allen. 18, which is Bren. The 19 of Tom. The 29 of Plane. Wow, this group is stacked with kids. DG Lynn. Colt. Everyone's here in this group. Then we got the 69 of Caleb. He's here. The 87 of Lib. The 88 of Cam. No, that's Solar. Cam's not even in this series anymore. Solar in the 88. The 91 of Peanut. Not here. And then we got Group A leftovers. Is there anyone who joined late in the first group who needs to get teleported? That's Chris. May already qualify. That's going to be a ban. Line. So I believe that is the group here. As we wait for everyone to get position here for 5 minutes here in this round. All right, here we go. And Colt is, I'm not sure why he's so far up here. Going to be a waste of a couple laps. But here we go. Going to be 5 minutes in Group B qualifying. 1 green flag is in the air. We're underway here. And this is a stacked group here of drivers. A lot of people. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 drivers in this group. The maximum. 15 plus 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. 8 DNQs it looks like here today, guys. Chris spins in the middle of this track, and Colt, who dropped back, he might get some good draft here, but maybe not. Here's Chris. Oh, we got Tom spinning around. Solar getting some pushes there. As everyone makes their way through. Here's Solar as well. Then there's Chris there in the 24. Dale dropping in the back to get in some draft. Multiple other cars. Hopefully we don't see what we saw in Group A again. Everyone was being pretty stupid. Oh, Solar gets turned. And we're going to see a lot of that today. Last race this season was just crazy with big ones. And everyone who wrecked had an opportunity to catch up if it wasn't that bad. Oh, there's a spinner. Jake Allen around in front of the field. Oh, and you might have to merge. You're only able to merge in qualifying. No merging during the race. As we take a look here at some of the problems that are going on with certain things. As there's Jake Allen who's waiting to merge. there. And Tom NSC apparently has jumped to the top of the board. As we get over to our qualifying board, take a look at what's going on here. As Jake Allen merges. Yeah, smart move there to move to the outside. Take a look at it. 21GG69 below the line. Mablab also will not race today. Oh, and Jay Will. Well, he never told me he still had to qualify. Jay Will, join back. Well, that's his loss. Clearly remember saying, is there anyone else who did not get teleported yet? No one responded, so looks like he won't participate. And there's Chris the Cane as well. Cars making their way down through. Below the line is Gator, May, Lib, Plane, Astro, Bren, 21GG69, and Jake Allen. DG's merging. Gator, who won at Siagow Network, is not going to race today as he was in Group A and is already below the line. Paddywick still hitting third, but it's XD Noob Killer who's the top of the board in the 35s. Cool car guy, Nathan the Dennis fan, Daniel, all hanging on by a third. Kisamak above the cut line right now. DG also comfortably above the line. Some big name drivers all right here. Oscar is joined. He is late, but he'll have to be teleported in here for the last couple of seconds here. In this group, only 1 minute left for Oscar to set something. He might have to merge for one last lap. Hope that's gonna be enough. Oscar in the 95. Oscar, stay to the outside if you're gonna merge. Cars into the inside wall there as they're coming to what might be the white flag. Maybe it could be 2 laps ago as you see Oscar's merging on the outside. Drivers going to have to be careful of him as Oscar tries to set a lap in here to score some points. And he gets going right with the field. But he's going to have to get in the draft and he's going to have no mistakes on this lap. Now 16 drivers in this group. Was going to add another DNQ. Daniel, cool car guy. Nathan the Dennis fan. Bren, Gator, May, Plane, 21GG69, all below. Cool car guy going to DNQ for the 3rd straight time this season. Last season he was very good, even scored a win, but this season has not been the case. It looks like this is the last lap here. We got cars up in the outside. That's DG Lynn. Making their way down across. Oh, we got cars on top of the wall there. Nearly over the wall goes DG Lynn. How did that even happen? And there it is to finish it all off. That is what it comes down to. Oscar not able to get anywhere near the top of the board. Oscar will DNQ. But it will be Colt who starts on the pole. Colt, Caleb, Astro, Tom, At, Solar, Patty McFungy, Draft, DG, Jake Allen, Liv, Chris, Kisamak, Dale will all race. Daniel, Cool Car Guy, Nathan, Bren, Gator, May, Plane, 21GG69, Oscar, DNQs. And biggest surprise, Water Hydrates. Didn't even show up. So our reigning champion will likely not be the champion this season. As we shut down the server here to get things ready to go here for this race. Gonna be interesting to see how it all goes down. Looks like some guy's trying to bribe some people to leave, especially Daniel. If someone leaves before the race starts, Daniel will be able to join. He's offering 100 Robux, it looks like, for someone to leave. All right, let's begin teleporting. These drivers. It's going to be Colt. Here's our starting grid. Colt on the pole. Caleb second. Not in the server. Astro third. Tom fourth. There's not another server. Or looks like everyone left from that other server if there was one. Tom fourth. Fifth place for Ats. Sixth place for Solar. Seventh place for Paddywick. Fungi 8th. Draft 9th. DG 10th. Jake Allen 11th. Ats is going to leave. Ats, why bother even racing in the series? It's like every race now you've left, pretty much. So Daniel Master will be able to race if he's still in the server. It's going to be... Now everything has to change. So Solar 5th, Paddywick 6th, Fungi 7th, Draft 8th, DG 9th, Jake Allen 10th, Lib 11th, Chris 12th, Kisamak going to be 13th, Dale 14th, and Daniel 15th. Lucky that Ats had to leave there last second. And Fungi is 7th here after Ats will not race today. Here is our field of it. Let's take a look back at what happened there. Dale 14th and Daniel. Let's take a look at what happened there. Coming to the checkered flag in Group B qualifying, we had cars halfway over the wall. Somehow, some way we did. No blowers in these cars, so that was confusing to see. Let's take a look if we can catch how it happened. I believe it was DG Lynn who was on top of the wall there. Would have raced anyways, even if she went over. Let's take a look. See if we got a view of it at all. You'll see right there. Wow, nearly over the wall. Must have hit a bump or something there. We were not able to catch the initial start, but we caught her on top of the wall, spinning it around. Might have been, it was DG or someone else. Anyways, here we go. Let's take a look at our schedule here today, guys. This race is a 40-lap race. 40 laps. Why? You don't have to be so aggressive. On these opening laps, there's nothing to fight for on these opening laps. You want to be there at the end. Last year, we had half the field out after lap 2 in last season's Archimedes Speedway race. And it was wild. So it was a really fun race. We'll have to see what we get here today. 40 laps here. Straight green flag racing. No cautions. No, nothing like that. All right, here we go. Gonna get in here. Let's go. 40 laps as we get our spectate to work. Here we go. Archimedes Speedway. 40 laps of action. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got a car out of the car. That is Kisamak, who has jumped out of the car. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is in the air. 40 laps from Archimedes Speedway. Will we have the whole pack survive the whole distance, or will we see guys out early? Already cars spinning around. That's Lib way in the back who spins. If you wreck, you have to recover quick. The draft is large here, so you don't want to lose the draft. You can see Daniel Master last second was able to race. Look at this. Already we got cars wrecking and ruining people's races. Solar just turns Dale. Yeah, really. Chris spins. Look at this. The big one already on the first lap. These guys don't know what the heck they're doing. Already their races could be over after the one lap of it here. Though it looks like Kisamak and the car behind them are going to be able to hang on in the draft with the car way in the back. Already, race could be over. Here it is. It's Cool Caleb 2008 here. in the 69 with the lead. Caleb, one of those drivers who can run up front pretty good, but typically ends up having bad luck. And already these guys have found their way into a train. If they train like this all race, though, the leader's going to win. We saw it in D1, Season 3, Race 7. Hess Truck Boy just held the lead of the train the whole race and just cruised to a free win. All the way there, you see Kisamak, and that is Tom. They're going to have to work together. Solar, his race, oh, he's right there, just lag. Chris the Cane race already over as he was all over the place on the first lap. He's not going to be able to catch up, it looks like. Talk about Colt. Last season, he had to come back like 5 times. He got wrecked 5 times. He had to draft back up like multiple different times. He got all the way up in the main pack by the last lap and then got turned again on the last lap. And it was done for him. Patty Wick and Draft trying to push up their way to the front, but you see there's Fungi going to get shuffled out of the train. I don't know why people just won't make moves, like why won't y'all just form a line on the outside past everyone or try to get some extra momentum. Oh, Draft Goat's turn. What the one thing about it, look at that right there. Really easy to save these cars with the progressive banking like that. All these wrecks are helping Kisamak and the rest of them catch up, so those two are fine, but I don't think Chris is going to be able to catch up. Well, we see the huge one at the front of the field. Just like last season, we saw the big one. Flipped over some cars. It was pretty early on, too. Took a lot of guys out of the race. I think the pack was only like 7 cars on the last lap. Daniel! Whoa! What was that? He's going to come right down into Paddywick and got on his side almost. Nearly had his race over. Go over the wall. You get a DNF. Chris just lost 3/4 of a second that last lap. You see now Fungi trying to fight for the inside. But when drivers clear themselves like that, it slows everyone down. You see Ats pull out to the outside. Look at that. They're all able to hang in there. Colt, because of that push, didn't lose too much. Got to appreciate Ats making it more entertaining for us watching here instead of just seeing Daytona-type racing. Oh, Fungi getting turned by Daniel. Daniel lifts off there, saves potential disasters. Good job. Well, the cars here trying to hang on. There's DG Lynn in the 46. Was nearly DNF'd in qualifying. Paddywick also. Oh, he's going to lose big time here. He's not going to be able to get back down. Oh, there they go. The big one. Can they save it? Paddywick smartly pulls out of that mess. Takes the loss of positions. Lib's still getting turned as DG does not bother lifting. They're 4 wide here through turn 3. You just got to love this racetrack. I mean, it is so crazy. And when we have blowovers here, I mean, DNFs are so likely, as you can imagine. Paddywick gets turned once again. And that banking transition, it's smooth because it's progressive, but it's not really smooth. But there's Draft up to second, just spun a couple laps ago. Will cars be able to hang on? Astro getting turned in the back. Yeah, last season we saw Astro up front a lot more. This season, though, we haven't really seen much. It's been up front a couple times. What in the world is DJ doing back there? Just continuously slamming Astro. Looks like trying to ruin her race, trying to get her out of contention. That's what she's doing. Not really. I don't understand the logic of retaliation. We saw with Oscar and MCV. Oscar ruined his race to wreck MCV and he ended up finishing like way dead last. So really just gotta be patient. Yeah, it takes a push. It takes a push from 3rd place for 2nd, which would be Dale to Draft, to get to the inside of some people. It's kind of how it went last season. They were single-filed on the whole back straight no caution series in the last lap. And then they had to push, and it took one push, just like that move that Draft did on their last lap, to get to the inside. They were side-by-side coming in line. It was a pretty good finish. A 5-car breakaway up front as drivers just continue to slam each other way in the back, fighting for the inside down the straightaway. Caleb is going to lose 3 positions here as he tries to hang on. Draft. Dale looking at the outside. Is anyone going to go with him? No. Come on. They're going to leave Dale out to dry. Lib gets turned into Paddywick. Spinner. Around goes Tom. He's got to get it back going. He gets it back going fairly quickly. And now he's going to have to hang on down on that black apron on the straights to get Draft. And he has to hope that these guys start to like force each other into the wall for him to catch up. Spinner, Jake Allen around, back up into the outside. A quarter of the way here. 22, 23 minutes is the estimated time of the race, so Got a lot of minutes just to chill out. We'll have to watch Tom. Tom is 4.650 seconds off the pace. We'll have to see if he's gaining on the field. Looks like Chris likely to retire here from this one. He's losing 3 seconds a lap. Oh, look at this. They're all starting to form out. Drivers trying to make moves. Got to have someone to help you, though. 4 different lines of banking here. Tom gained 0.3 of a second. Chris going to wreck Lib. That would be a permanent ban from the series. Lap cars are not able to conflict with the lead pack. A single bit of contact in the outside field is a park. Making the way through. Kiesemak up to 4th now. Brady making some big-time moves. You see what happens when these guys start to spread out just a little. And Tom went from 4.3 to about 4. 3.7. Tom is gaining fast. Spinner funky around. Paddywik involved. He able to get it back going. Then Solar also has some issues. They're all able to save it still in one big pack. And that right there is the stuff that will get Tom right up into the main pack once again. Draft has D1 experience here at this track from D1 Race 7. Maybe not. Actually, I think he left the series before. No, I don't know. I don't think he was in the series, actually. I cannot remember that. Caleb looks to the outside, but Dale is not going to go with him. And he's going to lose positions, and Astro also was trying to get with him, but wasn't able to. And you see how Caleb takes a risk there, but Dale just doesn't want to do anything. You can't win if you're going to stick behind the leader. But I guess it is only lap 12 of 40, so I can't. Is it D1 tomorrow, Daniel? I probably won't be able to finish it. I'll be able to make it, but oh, there they go! Kiesemak around. Saves it with some help from Tom. Able to be in the main pack still. I won't be able to finish it because it's probably going to be like 2 hours long like last time. Won't be able to make D2 either. Or D3. L. Can't make any of the Archimedes. Oh, there they go. There we go. There we go. Trying to spectate him here. Caleb around. As we said early in the race. And he, oh my gosh, Caleb. That was your effort of recovering it. Caleb's race is officially over. He will not be catching up. And as we predicted on lap 2, 3, again, when he runs good, it always ends up being bad for him. That's exactly how it comes down to here. Now we have a pack split after that action. And these guys are going to have to work together now to catch up to a 5-car pack. And already no one working together. Guys turning each other for last place. It's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 cars here versus 5. Dale looks to the inside of draft. Take a look, though. He's going to get there. But take a look, though. It's that banking. It's hard to make passes when you're on the less bank, the first group of banking there. The second group is the preferred line. It's got the most banks so you won't slow down with extra turn, which is why it's so hard to enter on the inside. Now everyone's up the racetrack. Ash, look at Dale. He just made the high side work because of the banking. He was up from the 4th lane, swept down the corner, got some extra speed, and was able to clear Astro. And now the whole pack is caught up after all that really quickly. 2 drivers now out of contention, Caleb and Chris. After all that. DG gets turned in front of the field. Tom also involved. Can Tom save it? Oh, he doesn't, and Tom's race is also over. He does not get it back going at all. He does what Caleb, and Tom will not race for a win here today as he spins right in front of the field. That was another really bad recovery effort right there. Chris, obviously off the pace, not meeting minimum speed. He's going to be parked. And that leaves us with 14 cars left in the race. Maybe make leg better for a little bit so those guys struggling. Will Dale pull the outside? No, he's going to stay right in line. And now this pack consists all the way down to Kiesemak, a 12-car pack now. Solar in the inside wall. Are they going to be able to get it back on? Paddywik jumps up to 3rd after all. Liv trying to get down in front of Astro. It's not going to work. Those guys side by side there as these guys work together. Dale trying to get his first Mardog May League. What a action-packed race last night at the Castle Park Clubman circuit. Got cars over the wall. Seasons ruined. It was wild. Great finish as well. Draft also trying to hang on, but Lib is just getting turned. No one bothering lifting, just causing. And then they all go up the track. Everyone just screwing themselves even more back there. And then there's Fungi as well in the back, who is the. Let's take a look at our point standings here. Fungi is leading points big time because Water didn't show up. And then you had Chris. Chris is out of the race as well. And then you got Astro, who is also right there. Not really the greatest circumstances here for a lot of these guys, as Fungi is in a really good spot here for the championship, as all the contenders are not here today or have just been idiots trying to wreck lead lap cars. Paddywick to the inside. Oh, they're all jamming each other up. That's going to help that big pack catch up. Those guys turn down and in on each other. Oh, shoot. Apology. Oh, we got a problem. Apologies to the stream people, but we're going to have to rejoin as our spectate system has broken. So wait for the telecast to load up here as quick as we possibly can get it back loaded. We are back in now. Oh, right as we join back, we got cars wrecking. DG in the wall. Can she save it? She does. Yeah, that's what Tom and Chris or Caleb need to do. And now Patty would continually need to get turned. Now drivers starting to really get spreaded out here. It all happens when we are obviously out of the server. Jake Allen, what in the world is going on back there? No one helping each other back there. I swear. I just don't get it back there. Why? You know. Tempers flaring between Astro and Paddywick. Dale and Draft, the most dominant cars, but here comes Liv looking for the lead now. 3 wide there for a moment for the lead. Here comes the group of guys pushing hard. Daniel Master also right there. All those guys going to have to catch up way in the back. We got a good battle for 13th. Caleb and Tom way in the back. We'll have to see how that goes down in the end. That's a position right there. Oh, I think there's the bump that DG hit. You saw Daniel hit it nearly get almost on top of the wall. That's probably what DG did. Oh, Dale gets turned. Problems. Trying to save it. He saves it. Oh, what a save by him. Wow. Could have been the big one right there, but that's going to allow Lib and others here to pull away here. 3x3x3 or 1x1x1 3-car pack now versus a ginormous pack of cars that got to work together. Dale. Oh, there goes Astro. He gets turned back in front of the field. They're all able to save it without losing the pack somehow. Wow. Incredible, and that's going to cause everyone to catch back up. Kisamak coming down on Dale. Colt gets turned. He saves it as well. So incredible saves here today. Here comes Daniel. Where's he going to go? He's going to get a shove from Paddywick potentially here. And his driver's trying to form back into line. Kisamak going to squeeze right in there, way in the back of this pack. Astro drops all the way to the tail end of the pack here. Not really sure what they're doing back there. Battling for literally last position, screwing themselves to the leaders. Getting down, we are past halfway now, so are we going to see the aggressiveness pick up? That's a great move that Paddywick made. Paddywick needs to log that right there for the last lap. Everyone needs to look at what Paddywick just did. They figure out, oh, that's the way I can actually pass without getting help. Draft getting turned to slow him down a little. They're 3 wide. Draft gets turned in front of the field. What a save once again. He's able to reverse it and use the progressive banking to get it saved once again. Incredible action. Daniel, no clue what he's doing. Top of 3 wide just comes down right in there. But it worked out. Otherwise, he would have been going straight to the back, but he's able to hang in there in 4th. So, got to understand what he's doing there. But that's the last lap. You can't make moves like that. Paddock trying to get his first no-caution series win. Put him in championship contention here with a win, and if Fungi does bad, as everyone else is having a rough race. Everyone here. What I like, though, it's still a 12-car pack. It's more cars than we saw last season in the pack this late. 15 laps to go, coming to 40. Solar spins. He gets his saved. We'll be able to hang on in the draft. But when you spin like that, it's all about saving your car and staying in the draft. Unfortunately, Caleb and Tom were not able to do that at all. And that's why they are so far back. Those seconds matter. Here comes draft. Is he going to pull the outside? No. Going to stay right behind. Cars wrecking continuously for last place way in the back. It's always Jake Allen back there. He's never been up front at all this whole race. I always see him getting turned around. I mean, he was up front on at least a couple points, I remember, but most of the time been hanging out in the back. Lib gets to the inside and is going to run him up the track there to get onto that banking so he cannot lose. Smart move right there. Great racing. Paddywick comes down into Fungi. And they're all, look at the time Lib is. Look at Daniel. Why did he run into Paddywick? He had such a big opportunity going. He's still going to get to second. No. Oh, he would have had second if he didn't run into Paddywick there. And that's what spreads him apart a little. Lib able to gain big time. But Daniel's still going to get second nonetheless. Use that progressive banking there. Astro right back into the top 5. Getting it right back here. Paddywick throwing words in the chat. Daniel, horrendous. Paddywick down in the draft. Daniel tried to make a sweeping move. That was a good decision. That might work. He'll have to try another lap, see if that works, because that could have worked. I'm interested to see if he times it right next time. Paddywick able to force his way to the inside, though, and now we got Fungi. But look at that. Paddywick trying to use that. Look at that. He uses the better grooves of banking to hang on, and he's able to clear Fungi. All 12 cars in a single file line. They're all still in it, so this has been a great race. Another one of the great no caution series races. Here comes Paddywick. Trying to get to the outside. Not going to be able to get there. Oh, Fungi's going to open the door. Let him in. Oh, he tries to go to the outside. Trying to push him. Ain't going to work. You know what that wall there at the end of the straightaways is for? To prevent to actually get some no train racing going. Everyone making their way through. And Solar trying to squeeze his way in. He's able to. Draft, though, is way in the back now. He's just going to have to find a way back up to the front. Paddywick to the inside. You see Lib able to clear. Dale, who's one of the most dominant cars in the first half of the race, has found himself way in the back this whole time. Fungi looking to the outside. Not going to have Astro go with him. Astro wasn't close to him either. Dale dropping way to the back of the field. Probably 10 laps to go here. Whoa, now might be the time to start getting aggressive, guys. We are getting down to it now. Yeah, this is acceptable zone here for being aggressive in these races. Drivers act like it's the last lap on the first lap, and in reality, this is when, but those cases have to go. Paddywick trying to clear. You know the forcing, you know the blocking, you know the trying to get your line is going to get way more. As they all try to draft, barely able to squeeze in front of Casey Mack. Colt, look at Colt's smart driving there. He's not going to try to get in front of Daniel because he knows it's not possible. He's not going to slow them all down and lower their chances of catching up to the leader. Colt always been really one of the best drivers and smartest in all these leagues. Ended up getting like 2 Sour Series D1 wins, maybe 3 if I remember. I think it was 2 though. In D1. And you see Astro not able to clear. You got to be aggressive though. I can't blame Astro for it. He's going to lose 4 spots because it wasn't able to get into that front group. Paddywick to the outside. He got a push. But Liv was able to get a push from Fungi. Paddywick back down low. Oh, this is slowing them all down. Fungi gets turned by bumper lock in front of the field. Astro spins. Can he save it? He doesn't. Astro. Oh, can he save it? Oh, he might have a chance still. He might very well have a chance still. I think he should. 7 laps to go and how they're racing. Astro, it ain't over yet to catch up. Lib with the lead, but Draft has worked his way all the way back into the Kisa Mack and Solar having issues. But now it's an 11-car pack with Astro. Will he be able to hang on here? Everyone making their way through. Draft. Oh, there's a little small window on the inside. Can Lib hold on to the lead for these next 6 laps coming to here and win this race? Astro, 3.544 back. Is he gaining time? That's the question. Is he gaining time on the field? And he should be able to, but these guys aren't really forcing each other. See, there's Daniel. That's going to help Astro catch up. Those checkups like that when they try to squeeze in. Kisamak gets turned into the outside wall. Driver's going for the win for last place. That's what all it is back right there. Draft trying to give it up. Oh, we got problems. Pull on top of cars. He has to lift off there to save problems. And he's able to hang on. There's Fungi right as well. Fungi's points leader coming in 22 points. Going to be hugely in front of the points now. And a win would definitely, I mean, you could say maybe secure. Dale spins. What is going on back there? That's just, they deserve to be last, all the drivers that are trying to go for everything there in last place. I don't think Astro will be able to catch up. But I mean, he's going to be in the main pack by the end, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch up for the lead. But you never know what can happen with wrecking and forcing and all the action that happens. There's still single file training, though. No one trying to make a move there to the outside or trying to get something to happen. Paddywick trying to get to the inside, just not getting the help, really, is what's coming out to. Colt Draft having an issue there. Fungi tries to get down. Fungi spins in front of the field. Around he goes, the big one. Oh, can he save it? He does, but they're going to lose a ton of time here with 4 laps to go on the leaders. Man, all those guys, they just have to work together. But no one's working together back there. I think it's going to come down to Lib, Paddywick, or Draft. But guess what? We said he wasn't up front, but now he waits till the last second. Jake Allen up front now in 4th place. Maybe in position to get a second Martin Made League win. First no cautions. Draft getting a big push. You see him starting to back off. They're trying to generate runs. But they just can't keep running like this. They're gonna pull Hess Truck Boys here and let Lib hang on to the lead for the whole race. Paddywick, he has to trust Draft that he is going to push him to the outside. And apparently he says he will. Now are they gonna do it here? Here they come! Oh, here we go. Paddywick to the outside. Getting a shove from Draft. Here we go. 2 laps to go. He pulls it off. You have to have teammates right there. You got to have help. And that pays off. And Paddywick, can he hang on? 2 laps to go. Draft, Daniel, and Jake Allen all fighting for 5th. Not helping no one. Everyone in the bag. Yeah, it's going to come down to these 2 up here. Maybe Draft Solar gets turned. His race is over. It's going to be the end for him. Maybe there'll be Rex on the last lap. He'll be able to gain a couple positions in the end. Coming to the white flag. Can Paddywick hang on and win his first no caution series victory? Up in the air goes Jake Allen. 1 lap to go. Here we go. Lib's going to have to make a move. He's getting shoved from Draft. But will Draft go with them? Will Lib be able to get to the inside? He's got him. Paddywick gets turned. Oh, there he goes. He gets turned. And now Jake Allen. Will Daniel get to Draft in time? Draft trying to get there. Lib is going to win this race, I think. Daniel's getting bumper locked. Draft to the inside. Lib messed up. Lib messed up. Here they come. Here they come. Where's Daniel going to push? They're going to be side by side. Coming to the start-finish line. At the line, it is. Draft is going to get the win here from Archimedes Speedway. Side by side and photo finish. And it's going to be Tom NSC. Oh, Astro. Oh, no, it's DG and Astro. They had some kind of issue that we didn't catch. And here's the battle. Caleb versus Tom. They're side by side. Caleb slams them into the wall. Coming across. Caleb is going to get 13th, and Tom is going to get 14th. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Did Lib just straight up turn Pat, or did Pat come down trying to prevent him from getting there? No one will ever know. Very close to tell. But it's that last lap aggression there. Draft wins barely. Just another classic Archimedes finish right there. Boy, what a track. Draft able to get another Mardog Made League win. He now burns it down here. Draft able to burn it down. Good points day, though, for Paddywick, Draft, and all those guys. Fungi didn't really finish too far up in the field, so those guys gaining the championship. And I think this champ battle, I don't know really how it's going to come down to, but this draft burns it down here. First Mardon Mid-League win in quite a while. As he is able to hang on here today, survive all the chaos. He spun around a couple times. And it's true. We are 3 races in of 10. I mean, that is a lot of time to gain in points and everything. So as we bring Giraffe to victory lane. And he wins here from Archimedes Speedway. Draft missed the first race, but he'd likely be the standings leader if he didn't miss that one. But he's going to be right there as well in the points, despite missing a race. Such a great track for great racing, and that is what we saw today. And now we got the tempers flaring here in the chat. Appreciate all the stream viewers as well. Let's take a look at what happened there on the last lap. Let's see. Well, you see here, Lib is going to get to the inside of Pat. Great move right there. Oh, yeah, he basically turned him completely around. Pat didn't even come down at all. Lib just got right to him. Spun him. Literally spun him around. Pat did a great job not at that point. Honestly, if I was Pat, it's a big risk, but I just hold S. And I'd try to get Lib to turn me even more. Hold S and just ram Lib into the wall and maybe save it. And we've seen that work before. But who knows? Maybe that could have caused a big wreck or something. And Lib just choked. Holy crap. That was a huge choke. Hit the inside wall, just opened the door there for draft. And then Daniel, he was able to get to the inside. He decided not to push. Oh, he got a big push from Paddywick. He pulled to the inside last second at the line of his draft. Who wins that race? Jake Allen with a top 5. Great run there for him. Everyone else also crossing the start-finish line, but it is V_draft who wins here today. And that's how it all goes down. That is how it happens here today. Draft is the winner. We'll see you guys next time. Our next track on the schedule. We head to Bat Tech Motor Speedway, formerly Squeeze Speedway. What a great race. I mean, that's going to be full. I mean, there's skill involved with new Bat Tech Speedway with smooth banking. Going to be the first smooth banking Mardog made track league race ever. Looking forward to the fun. After that, we head to Progression Speedway, another wild track. And then we go to Third Pond, which is like a road course super speedway. No banking, but still, it's got long turns and long straights. Then we go to Warren Speedway, which is basically Archimedes Speedway, but 1 lane less and not progressive banking, so that one's going to be pretty dang wild. Smooth banking as well. And then we go to Among Us Speedway, which is similar to Archimedes because of how you got to hold the inside on a train. Then we go to Niox Motor Speedway, which was an incredible race last season. We wrap it up at the World Center of Racing by Sauer Studios Racing Series. So looking forward to it. Next track is Bat Tech Speedway. In announcements, y'all can take a look at the photos of that one if you've never seen it before. Man, that has got to be the best track in road racing's Bat Tech Speedway. I mean, that is Daniel's league there. It was the most fun I've had in a Roblox race car at one time. Incredible. We'll see you guys then, and we got championships action. Our next race here on the channel will be D1 Championship. Going to be 40 laps from Homestead. No stages, just best winner there. D2 will be 30 laps. D3 will be 20 laps. There's no reason for those races to be like 800 laps when there's only 4 guys.